But Jared, you ready to do this?
I'm ready to rock, buddy.
All right, Jared. I mean, I can't edit it. I'm not allowed to say anything.
Just sit back and enjoy.
I just have to listen to you rant about me.
You're gonna have to. I've written a lot of stuff down, inspired by the Comedy Central roast that I love so much. I'm gonna do a celebrity roast.
All right.
You're that celebrity.
All right, Carter, hit it, man. Go ahead.
Here we go. Nick Wright is so ugly, he makes Danny Parkins look like George Clooney. Nick Wright is so ugly, he makes me look like God from the Sistine Chapel. Nick Wright is so unattractive, he makes Mark Carman look like a guy who's not nearly as old as Mark Carman actually is. We need Carman to actually call in and give us an update from his prostate exam. That's true. That's why Carman is not here today. He's getting his prostate looked at. Nick's facial hair is so bad, it looks like a squirrel crawled in his face and took a dump. Nick's neck beard is so full and so scraggly, he can hang Christmas ornaments off it in the winter. And in the summer, kids can hold on to it like monkey bars. He can carry them around and give them a ride. And while I'm taking personal pot shots, let me go ahead and say this. Nick looks like a terrorist. If Nick had a tan, he'd be on a no-fly list. If Nick wore a turban, SEAL Team 6 would be kicking in the studio doors with guns blazing.
Whoa.
But enough about how exceedingly unattractive Nick is. And he is. Let's get on to his thirst for one LeBron, the chosen one, James. No one hates LeBron James more than Nick's dad. Years of quality time, love, affection, not to mention the college tuition. And Nick looks up to a guy who wears Kanye West shutter glasses and does nothing but send bust-him-down text messages on stage at his own event. Nick was so excited after the Heat Bulls series. I walked in on Nick with his pants down on top of his DVR like Jason Biggs in American Pie. After the first game of the finals, I had to knock on Nick's closed bedroom door and remind him he'd go blind if he kept up like that. And after game 2, I had to hold his hand while Nick cried, reminded him everything would be all right. There's really no good way to end this, but I'll just say I am reveling in Nick Wright's misery. And the fact that the only thing that he has to hold on to now is the fact that he just crossed the 8,000 follower threshold on Twitter. And how sad that is. That is his greatest life's accomplishment. That's all I got, Nick. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to you now. I hope you enjoyed that.